Cello, good morning. Cello, good morning. Happy Sunday. Thankful to be in the land of living. One more day. Another day to do the right thing. Another day to bring y'all some more information. This morning I am talking about Gary, Busey, Boozy, however they want to say it. And we are sick of disrespectful men. Even though I report on Hollywood, this type of behavior goes on every day in the local world. Okay. Hey, Shatika, this type of behavior goes on in the regular world. And we the women, we are sick of disrespectful men. Uh, Men that think women are supposed to be at their beck and call. But anyway, without further ado,
actor Gary Busey pleaded guilty to criminal sexual misconduct in connection with a groping investigation in South Jersey. The incident involving the 81-year-old happened back in 2022 at a horror film festival in Cherry Hill. Well, during a court hearing yesterday, Busey's defense attorney attempted to have the indictment dismissed, but the motion was denied. Authorities said Busey touched several women during photo shoots at the Monster Mania convention. He's set to be sentenced in September, and he faces various fines and probation.
you know, yes, Shatika, yes, you know, and the thing that's really bothering me is that, you know, men just think they can do anything they want to. You know, women go to a convention and they go to a convention. You can go anywhere to have a nice time. You can go out on a date. You can go out to eat. That does not mean that gives these old sick men the reason to do some foul behavior to a woman. Yeah, just outright disrespect to the woman. Uh, just disrespect. And unfortunately, you know, we have a lot of people that condone this type of behavior, and they say the women deserve it, or that's what they get. Hey, good morning, Suzanne. And Shatika, you said, well, God don't like ugly. And yes, so true, so true, so true. Shatika says, God don't like ugly. And when you do foul things, When you do foul
And are you
things,
still having some trouble hearing me?
I guess everybody's having issues because this is from Court TV where they talk about this. But to finish Shatika Wood's statement, she says, well, God don't like ugly, and when you do foul things, you get what you put out. Light comes out of darkness eventually. Look at another celebrity. Y'all know who he is. He might be acquitted, but his name and reputation is dead, and his children will pay for it dearly. And unfortunately, his children will pay because, you know, sad as I had to say it, those children probably think that behavior is okay. And they they will do that type of behavior. And we know exactly who we're talking about. Birds of a feather flock together. And when you have kids that were brought up in this type of behavior, they think this is normal. They don't even know that that's not the way that you should treat a woman because they saw their father do it. And Shatika says, no one desires to be violated nor disrespectful. Every woman and man has free will. Use discernment. And then, hey Joshua, and I know that nobody disrespectful. Joshua says, I know that nobody disrespectful to another. That's not normal. And it's just crazy. And it is. It is. It is crazy. It is crazy. And it's sad because a lot of this is taught behavior. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm getting ready. Uh, mm, mm. And the first thing people do is, they deny it. Then the truth comes out. And you have people that's picking sides, pick the side of righteousness. So, in the beginning, he said the women was lying.
If you misplaced your card, slide to the right of the card's box.
And so,
The Chase mobile app has card lock, and it has encryption technology to help you keep your data safe. That's peace of mind from Chase.
so there's a lot going on in the world. The disrespect, and everybody is being exposed. All of the bad behavior. The bad and this type of behavior is null and void. No man should be putting their hands on a woman for abuse, for touching, for violating them. And women are sick of it. They are sick of it. And so, he did plead guilty. And so, at first he said the women was lying. But, hey, then he had to come out and tell the truth.
Welcome back to Court TV Live. I'm Ashley Wilkes. He is back in court today. He is accused of inappropriately touching 3 women during the annual Monster Mania convention. The women claim he touched them during photo shoots. Busey does deny those allegations. There he is. There's a picture of him. We want to go back into court now for the very start of that hearing.
And how many counts was it, Mr.
Now, actually, this is
5-count indictment, Your Honor.
So he's pleading guilty to count 1, so the remaining
Count 1.
counts 2 through 5 are being dismissed, right?
Those will be dismissed. Sentencing, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so it's a term of probation fines, no contact with, what are the initials for that person in count 1?
Your Honor, the victim, hold on one second, Judge. The anticipated conditions are really that the defendant have no contact with any of the victims.
If any of the names.
Correct, Your Honor. Any of the named victims in the indictment. If Your Honor wants, I can put the initials on the record.
Can you do that, please?
Sure.
I think that would be better.
Yes, Judge. Count 1, victim being AD.
Okay.
Count 2 is JE. 3 is MH. count 4 is BB, and count 5, victim's initials are MS. The defendant would agree to have no contact with any of those named victims as part of the plea agreement.
Okay. Counsel, those terms as stated, Mr. Zwillman, is that correct?
Judge, we agree to the no contact, but I disagree with, most respectfully for identifying the individuals in counts 2 through 5 as victims, since those cases are being dismissed, but it's just a technical matter. I don't think they remain victims if they're being dismissed.
Well, that's not unusual when there's resolutions and there's more than one named in an indictment. That's not unusual that the state is asking for the terms to be conditions, and I can't control the conditions, that there's no contact with anyone named in any counts. So what do you want to do with that?
We agree to that, Judge. I just don't want the record to reveal that he's pled guilty to anything other than count 1.
It's not going to, why would it do that? Why would it?
Because the term victim is still being used for counts 2 through 5. Not a problem, Judge.
Now, Mr. Busey, we're in a courtroom, although we are Zoom. You can't eat or drink in my courtroom, although we are on Zoom. You're before a judge. And when you're before a judge, you act accordingly. No eating and no drinking in my presence. You understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, look at the disrespect.
Okay. Now, Mr. Zwillman, those terms are stated by the prosecutor. It sounds like you are reserving your right to make what's called the warrant argument regarding the probationary agreement that's going to be entered. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Now, the other terms as stated by the prosecutor, are they correct regarding this colloquy, this guilty plea?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Busey, please state your name and raise your right hand for me.
State your name. State your name.
State your name, sir.
My name is William Gary Busey, B-U-S-E-Y.
Okay, do you, sir, swear or affirm any testimony you give the court shall be the truth?
What? I'm sorry?
Do you swear or affirm that any testimony you give the court shall be the truth?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I confirm that.
Okay. Now, it is my understanding you wish to plead guilty to a 4th-degree sexual contact, criminal sexual contact. Is that correct?
Am I pleading guilty?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I am?
No.
Okay.
No, that's not how it works. Listen to me, Mr. Busey.
Huh?
Did you talk to your attorney about how you want to handle your case today?
Yeah.
But I don't want you to say yes, and I don't want anyone to tell you what to say. You need to say it on your own, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, now do you wear some type of hearing assistance,
Yes.
Mr. Busey? Okay, do you have it on now? Okay, do you have it up loud enough so you can hear?
I have it up as loud as it'll go.
Okay. Now, this is my question. Do you wish to plead guilty to a criminal sexual contact today?
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if there's something else that we could do that allow Mr. Busey to hear a little better. Are you having a hard time hearing altogether, Mr. Busey? Are you hearing me sound?
Yes, I have hearing aids and they are working, but they only go so high.
I understand. And are you still having some trouble hearing me,
No,
even with your hearing aid on?
no, I don't. I hear you fine.
Okay. So my question is again is, do you wish to plead guilty to a 4th-degree
Hey,
charge
Blue
of
Goddess.
sexual contact?
It was a
Yes or
pleasure
no?
to be
Yes.
in the room with you last
Now,
night.
before you decided to plead guilty to that charge, did you review that charge with your attorney?
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to read the police reports with your attorney?
Yes.
Has your attorney answered all questions that you've had?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the advice he has given you?
Yes.
Have you had enough time to meet with your attorney?
Yeah.
Now, this is my understanding of the plea agreement. It is my understanding you will be pleading guilty to count one of the indictment. Count one charges you with 4th-degree criminal sexual contact. On your sentence date, the state is recommending I sentence you to a term of probation. Could you hear all of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand? Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now probation will be anywhere between 1 to 5 years. The length of probation and condition of probation will be set by me in my discretion. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Your fines will be.
Well, we had understood this would be a pretrial hearing. It's now turning into a guilty plea. I'll tell you, I think that the judge may have almost called it off when Gary Busey initially said no, and then talked to somebody and said, yes, he's entering a guilty plea. We're going to pause it there, and we'll get you back inside the Zoom courtroom when we come back here on Court TV.
Okay. So there we have another disrespectful man who just decided that he was going to grope women at a horror convention. Another disrespectful goon. Goon. And even though he is Hollywood, this type of behavior goes on from men of all walks of life. They see you, they hug you, and next thing you know, they trying to cop a feel. Blue Goddess. Boom, boom, boom. It was such a nice pleasure to be in the room with you last night. You are my sister. I thank you. I thank you for being my sister. It was nice uh, to be on the panel with women. We don't always have to agree. We can disagree to agree. We can respect each other. I'm not jealous of any woman. Let me tell you, if I left here today, I've had a good life, even though some things didn't go the way that we wanted them to go. But it's my duty to go back and be Boom Boom's auntie and say, girl, wait a minute now, you know that ain't right. I ain't trying to buy that. Buy that. I ain't trying to buy that now. And so what you selling, I ain't buying it. I know things change. But it was just nice to be around a woman last night, and we got along. We got along fine, and we were respectful of each other's opinions. So here we have another goon, another creature, another disgusted man who just thought he can do anything he wanted to a woman. And so he has pled guilty. When women see, this is what's going to happen. Women, we going to have to rise up and see. One good thing about these camera phones, when a man approaches you now, it's probably best that you just show them you have a camera and tell them that this is going to be recorded. Maybe this will stop some of the disrespect, but it don't matter because some of you people can see women getting their butts beat, and you'll still say that the woman deserved it. Lord have mercy. This is April Showers, and I just wanted to report on this goon, this woman, Abuse Ira. And if he's done this, he's done something else. This is April Showers. Thank y'all for joining me this morning, and I will be back later with more commentary. Thank you.